Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. And today, as you were about to tell, I'll be going over the developer update of September 2020. So I'll be going over all the changes that will be coming in the mid-chapter patch in a couple of weeks, and for the obviously PTB. So yeah, if you guys drop a like on this video and subscribe to my channel, no wasting time, let's jump right into today's video, guys. So if I head over to Dev.Dev forums, it says here, welcome to this September developer update. A series of blog posts where we discuss upcoming changes and features making their way to Dead by Daylight. Now the first one is the executioner changes, which is Pyramid Head. From watching Pyramid Head matches over the past few months, we have noticed that many people would opt to use his punishment on the damned attack at pallets and windows, where the survivor is locked into the interaction and able to attempt its dodge attack. To address this and make gameplay more dynamic, we are making two changes. One, increasing the delay after cancelling Right of Judgment before Pyramid Head can attack. Two, decreasing the delay after attacking with punishment of the damned. Now the goal of these changes is to move Pyramid Head's gameplay in a more skill-based direction, which rewards aiming your attacks with rather than cancelling your power or only use it in situations where you're guaranteed a hit. We're not aiming to make the executioner stronger or weaker overall, but rather to address some of the frustration of both sides. Now honestly, this is a nerf, but I think the devs are trying to in a way deny it, but you know, it's still a nerf. Now we've got some perk changes. We're happy to see that some of the perks in chapter 16 have found their way into people's regular lineup and nice builds. However, there are 3 perks that we would like to revisit, and these perks are Trial Torment, which is a Pyramid Head's perk. On the side of caution where releasing this perk, if the killer is undetectable for too often, it can easily become overwhelming and start to overshadow actual stealth based killers. After watching it play out, we are comfortable with giving Trail of Torment a buff. The undetectable status effect will now remain active until the generator stops regressing, or until a survivor is put into the dying state by any means. This creates an interesting dynamic where the survivors need to stop the generator from regressing to remove the undetectable status effect. The killer can now use this to ambush survivors, or use to sneak up on the survivor from an unexpected angle. Forced Penance is getting changed as well. Forced Penance has some interesting applications, but the duration seems to be a little low to get much out of the use of broken status effect use. We're increasing the duration of broken status effect by 20 seconds across all tiers, so all levels. And finally, the third one is Blood Pact. Blood Pact's haste status effect is nice to have, but did not last enough to see much use. We're scrapping the duration of the haste status effect and instead making it last indefinitely until the 2 survivors are no longer within 60 meters of one another. Next up is miscellaneous perk changes. On the subject of perks, we have also prepared a package of perk updates for this mid-chapter patch. Like the perks mentioned above, we'll go through and give a short explanation of each one. So any means necessary is getting a buff. This reduced cooldown to now to 60 seconds. Added a score event for resetting a pallet. Crawl limits increased the radius of blocking the windows from 24 meters to 32 meters. For the people, added a score event for using for the people. Mindbreaker increased the duration of the exhausted status effect. Now the exhausted effect for Mindbreaker often ended up being too short to make much use out of. We're increasing the duration by a few seconds across the board. So next up is Slippery Meat. Remove Bear Trap escape chance. Added an increased chance to self unhook, which is Kobe. Slippery Meat has found its way into some nice builds, but it is one of the few perks from back in the day that affects one killer more than others, increasing the odds of escaping from bear traps, obviously Trapper. This is something we've moved away from recently, so we'll be removing the increased bear trap escape from this perk. But to play into the nice playstyle, Slippery Meat will now increase your chance to self unhook, in addition to giving you more self unhook attempts. Phanophobia. Remove hill speed penalty. Increase penalty on other actions. Now, Thanatophobia is meant to encourage the survivors to heal in order to avoid the penalty from the perk. However, it currently reduces healing speed as well, creating a lose-lose situation no matter what the survivors do. This prevents us from making the perk stronger, as it would quickly get overbearing. To address this, we're moving the reduced healing speed from this perk, but increasing the action speed penalty to compensate. We're going to live forever is getting a buff. Added new ways to get tokens, added increased healing speed when healing a dying survivor, which is on the floor. We're going to live forever is often seen as the equivalent to barbecue and chili, but lacking a secondary like the latter's aura feeling of barbecue and chili. It can also cause survivors to compete for unhooks, leading to people rushing for the hook saves before it's safe. By adding additional ways to get tokens, we hope to reduce the competition between survivors. The secondary effect gives the perk more use within the trial. It doesn't say what the secondary usage yet. Here, Technician, increase the chance to prevent an exposure to 100%, which is good. Add an increased penalty to miss skill checks. Pop Goes the Weasel is getting enough. So obviously at level 3 we'll know Pop Goes the Weasel is 60 seconds, but this decreases the time by 15 seconds, so obviously Pop Goes the Weasel at level 3 is now only activated for 45 seconds. Originally Pop Goes the Weasel had a 30-second cooldown, which felt too short to get much use out of. We later increased this to 60 seconds. This felt much better to use, but it wound up being a little too lenient, I don't know how to pronounce that, lenient, and allowed killers to find and kick a generator at their leisure, often after chasing a downing or different survivor. To add urgency back into the perk, we are splitting the difference and changing the time to 45 seconds as tier 3. This way you have enough time to kick the generator that you want before commit to a chase with another survivor. Perk rarities simplification. Keeping with the theme of perks, a small change but a noteworthy one nonetheless. All perks will now share the same rarities based on their tiers. Interesting. I just only read this now. Currently tier 3 perks can either be rare or very rare. This can make it too difficult to find the perk you're looking for, since the perk list is sorted not just alphabetically but also divided across 2 different rarities. Going forward, perk rarity will match the tier of the perk, so uncommon, rare and very rare. So at level 1 every perk will be uncommon, level 2 rare, and level 3 very rare. This makes it easier to find the perks you're looking for in your perk list, and also makes it easier to tell what tier a perk it is at a glance. Last but not least, the graphics update for Macmillan Estate. We recently showed off some of the concept art for the next realm to receive a graphics update. Here they are, one more in case you missed them. So as you guys see on the screen right now, we have all 4 of them right now. I'm showing them one by each. So the first one you see is Ironworks Misery upstairs. Second one, the what's that map? Fuck, you guys don't know what map is. It's the one at the back. It's a really long map. It's basically like the Haven one, bottom Macmillan. So the I think it's the mine shaft place. The third one is actually the Ironworks in Misery inside the building, and the last one is a cold tower inside the building. So yeah, that's all the stuff I have for today. This concludes the September edition of the developer update. All of the changes mentioned above will be available for the PTB starting on Tuesday 29th of September, only for Steam. We look forward to seeing what you think once you've had a chance to try out everything that Dead by Daylight team. So yeah, that's all the information I have for you guys today. Hope you guys enjoy. I do apologise, this took around 10 minutes for me to do, but I've got everything out of the way, and yeah, I'm kinda shocked that some of the changes. Do you guys like them? Do you guys hate them? Are you guys happy that Pyramid Head's getting nerfed? Let me know in the comment section below, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.